All right, guys, so underneath the truck right now, I just got the catalytic converter all bolted up to the exhaust manifold up there, and then I just welded it back here where I cut it. I got a little gappy on this side, but I tried to line it up so that if it has to be done again, you can get at that bolt, and got her welded up. And I used a small mirror and mirrored it, and no gaps. I mean, I pretty much do this every day, so not a problem for me. And I got the O2 sensor all plugged back in, and I drained the oil out of it. Got a new oil filter on it. There was a little bit of coolant in the oil, I could tell. I mean, it was sitting for a few days, and so I could tell that I separated out because it was really like watery the first few, like the first little bit that came out when I pulled the drain plug. But that should be it for underneath it. And now to drop it down, put oil in it, put coolant in it, put a battery in it, and see if I did it right. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so I got the oil put in it, and I started adding the coolant. The bottle's full right now, but I just got the funnel on there because I know it's gonna suck it down. You can also squeeze the hoses. That'll help get air out, but if you just run it, it'll suck it down, and then you just gotta keep topping it off. And since this one's just an exterior reservoir, you don't have to put the whole like bucket kind of thing on there to get all the air out. You can because you don't want to overfill this, you can just keep on filling it up to the line right there, and then just leave the cap off and let all the air go out that way. And then, you know, once it runs for like 10 minutes and it gets warm and your level stops going down, then you should be good to go. So I'm gonna do that right now. Also get the battery hooked up so I can start it and go from there. All right, guys, so I got my new battery put in, nice interstate, got the bracket back on. Everything's all done besides bleeding the coolant. So now it's time to see if it starts up. And after that, then I do have, I don't remember, but I do have a headlight out, and I have LEDs from my other truck from when I changed the headlights. I went with all aftermarket stuff, and so I can swap in LEDs to these, and so I might do that while I am bleeding or getting all the air out of the coolant. So let's go ahead and see if it starts. Might have to prime it a few times. Touchy key. Just gonna let it prime a few times. All right, here we go. A little bit of a squeaky belt, not too much of a big deal. You can see the coolant already got sucked down, so I gotta start topping that off. So I'm gonna do that and get right back with you guys. All right, guys, so I just had it running for a few minutes, not too long. My coolant level wasn't going down anymore. Might warm it up some more, and still might go down. I don't think I got all the air out of it. Probably just gonna have to run it longer and see if it'll go down, because I feel like a little bit more drained out than what I put in, but I'll just keep an eye on that. But now I'm gonna get that headlight changed, because as you guys saw in the last clip, you guys probably saw that this one's not working. So gonna unbolt it right here and right here, and then you actually gotta undo that bolt, pull this back a little bit, and there's a bolt right in there too, and then pull that out. Well, first you gotta undo this, pop the grill out to get the headlights out. It's kind of a little bit more work on these, but not too big of a deal. I was able to figure it out on my other truck, so I'll get that changed out real quick here and get some LEDs thrown in it. All right, guys, so I got the grill and that cover off of the front here, and I actually already pulled the headlight out. those two bolts like I showed you guys earlier, and then you undo that one bolt, and then that nut or the bolt for the wheel well, and then you got another bolt right up there for the headlight. You'll see it if you have a flashlight, but I got the new LED in there, and here's the old bulb. And the way to tell if they're bad is if you guys see that filament right in the center there, it is completely broken. And I don't know what's up with the blue on this one. It's obviously been replaced before then, but it went bad again. So I don't know what it is, but I know especially this body style is really bad for headlights. You usually see at least one of them that has a headlight out, and so time to put LEDs in it. So time to do this one now. All right, guys, so got both the headlights, the LEDs in them, and this one too right there, as you can see. And I got them all bolted back in. Now I just got to put the grill on, which is the little tabs, and this one's broken, which is funny because on my other truck, same thing, that one was broken. So just got the tabs on the back here. Here's one, and then there's 6 of them, and then that, and then it should be ready for a test drive, I hope. So I'm gonna throw that back together. And if you guys ever have any questions on how to do this, there's a lot of videos out there to help you guys out, or maybe you guys could ask me. I'm always willing to help. So let me get this back together and probably go for a test drive. All right, and just like that, you guys, it is done. It only took me like maybe 3 minutes to pop that stuff back in, and now it's all back together. Don't mind this right here. That's from a garage door, so kind of marked it up. I think it'll buff out mostly. That got the paint right there in the center, but wasn't perfect to begin with, so a lot of it will buff out. But I'm probably gonna go drive it, get some gas, make sure all the lights stay out, probably get a car wash because it got really dirty from the rain and sitting. So I'm gonna go take her for a test drive and hope for the best. So here goes nothing.